Alright, today we are going to be doing some finishing touches on our Sprinter van conversion that we have been working on, and we're going to be refurbishing the rims. They're a little bit rusty, and we're going to be using the product PlastiDip to refurbish them. So inside the kit I got this dip release that, sorry about that, the rooster. Alright, inside this kit I got the dip release, and this is what I'm going to put on the wheels so I can just spray it right over there. It goes on the actual tires. And they gave you some plastic to put behind to cover up your brake pads behind the rims so it doesn't get on your brake pads. And then they also, in the kit, we have some cleaner, and it's like a spray, and I put it on the wheel wells. I'll put it on the wheel wells, and I put it on the hubcap. And I've cleaned with soapy water, and then I use that spray to clean these, and then you let it dry, and then you start your coats. They want you to wait 30 minutes in between each coat, so plan for several hours for this project besides just cleaning and prepping surfaces. And in the kit it also comes with 4 cans of PlastiDip spray paint in the color of your choice, and I chose a flat black. Alright, so this is what they look like before. They need to be cleaned up quite a bit. You can see there's tons of grime, and we're gonna clean up onto the tire some. I don't have to get like the tread clean or anything like that, but all down in here. And the hubcap goes right in this line, but I'm going to still clean down there even though that stuff will be covered by the hubcap. But you want a clean line when you spray the stuff on there. You don't want to like have it where it's thinner in here because it could start to peel up. And we're going to spray it up over the tire edge because I have this release stuff that I'm going to put on there so it'll just peel off. And so now I'm going to clean the tires. Alright, we're going to shake up the can here. We got our first can. Alright, I got a couple coats now of the PlastiDip on here. You can kind of see a little bit of the 2 different colors. It says it takes about 3 to 4 coats to cover it all. And since these were a dark color, it's kind of hard to tell, but they were mismatched. And I'm going to put 2 more coats on there, and I spray from different angles to make sure I get it inside the little crevices. And this should maybe help. This one had a little bit of a crack. Help seal that up a little bit and make them not so oxidized and brittle. So right back here is where I'm going to stick that plastic through there to cover my brake pads. So first I'm doing just soapy water, getting the main big dirt and grease off, and I'm going to go ahead and clean in here, even though the hubcap thing, plastic thing, goes over here. I'm going to still spray all inside here. Alright, I have the tire about as clean as I can get it. There is, rust, and it's banged up, and I'm hoping that'll That'll help. I tried to get all up in these crevices and here, inside all of these, and now I've used the cleaner on it and I'm just waiting for it to dry, and then I'm going to add the release dip there on the tire. They gave you some plastic bags. You can rip these, and we're going to put those in front of the brake pads and behind the wheel well. Just gonna make them longer so we can shove them in the openings. Just gonna be enough so when you spray and it goes in these holes that this stuff is blocked. I have it in here, and you want to kind of push it towards the back so it's not touching, so in case spray is here and that plastic gets up there, and then when you try to do it, it'll, you know, take it out, it'll rip it or something. So you want to push it towards the back. While I'm finishing, waiting for the rims to dry, then I come over here and I do another coat on these. I have 3 coats now, and it's almost solid black. The color I'm using is this matte black, so it's almost there. Definitely 4 coats, and I'm spraying it at different directions and making sure that it's all getting inside all these cracks and crevices. And you got to shake it up periodically when you're using it. 6 to 10 inches or so away. And then I'm going to rotate around here, do this side a little bit. Alright, I have the dip release applied to the outside here. And I'm going to go ahead and start putting on the first coat. Alright, I have 1 coat on there. It's just very light. You're supposed to maybe only cover about 25% of what you're doing, so you're building up layers. And you wait about 30 minutes and we'll do another coat. Alright, so I have all 4 of the coats on these, and they look much better, more even in color, and didn't take very long to do this. And you know, this PlastiDip stuff comes in all kinds of colors. You can add like a metallic or a pearl to it. This is just flat black, but it's available in a lot of colors, so you could really change the look of your vehicle for really a cheap amount. Alright, I got 2 coats on now. About 50% of the silver is covered. That's about what you want. Since I'm just doing a flat color, you don't have to do like an extra step where you would be coating it all with your flat color and then adding like a metallic or pearlizer to this. So I'm going to let this dry, and I've been going in all the different directions to make sure I get in all of these little openings, and you may want to rotate the tires, you know, move the vehicle a little bit to be able to get on all the sides evenly. And I have this one now all cleaned up, working on the front tire while the other ones are drying. Just going to wait for this one to dry, and then I'll be able to put the first coat on this front tire. And then the other one in the back should be dry enough for me to put another coat on that one. It says to work on 1 tire at a time, and you can see some of them are really dirty, so it'll take me a while to clean those up. But it's good to just do a couple at a time as you go while the other stuff is drying. Alright, here is 3 coats, and I've sprayed in all directions. You can still see some silver through it. For sure going to do another coat, might even do 2 more coats. Got this wheel prepped and clean. Got four coats on here now. I'm going to pull the vehicle forward and spray it from a different direction one more time, and 5 coats should be good enough. I didn't get real heavy around here. I do know that the plastic hubcap's going to be there, but like I said, I'm going to rotate it forward so I can get a little bit different angle, make sure I get in there. Alright, I have about 5 coats on here. 5 or 6, because I've rotated it around, and I have all 4 of the tires done. Still have to replace the hubcaps. They got real good in here and all in the holes. I've removed the bag there. Just waiting for this one to dry, and then I'll remove the plastic behind there also. A little bit of pollen on them already. So I'll just wipe off. Then you're going to want to peel off the extra that's on the tire. And once you get it started, it'll just peel off real easy. When I sprayed around here, I made sure to do extra so it could come off in more of a solid piece. Now we're going to work on the other wheel. This front wheel, it's a little bit different. It's easier to get it out of this crack. Yeah, this front wheel is a lot easier. Now, since we used the color flat black, it's not as noticeable on the tires, but if you use a lighter color, you may need to use a scrub brush to get off any little extra bits that are on the tire. But other than that, we're calling the project done, and we're really happy with the results. It was $40 for the kit. It included 4 cans of spray, and we still had 1 left over. It had the cleaner and the dip release, the bags, and a little chamois cloth for cleaning. And as always, thanks for watching, and make sure to hit that subscribe button.